Boy, if I was on the city council, I sure as heck wouldn't have put my name on this. Let's roll the tape. When it comes to Measure B on the November ballot, the Airport Authority isn't telling voters the whole story. And there's one word in this story they obviously don't want you to hear. NextGEN.
NextGEN modernization is marching across the country.
NextGEN is the FAA's controversial new air traffic control system, and it's on its way to the Burbank airport.
It uses satellites instead of old-fashioned radar to guide airplanes.
It's high-tech, efficient, and promises to revolutionize air travel. So why aren't we hearing about this from the Airport Authority?
Overall, NextGEN has already yielded $1.6 billion in benefits to airlines.
The word NextGEN is not mentioned anywhere in the environmental impact report for the new project. That document is 6 volumes and 4,162 pages. It covers the construction and operation of the proposed new terminal. So why would something so important not be included? Probably because NextGEN is causing huge problems all over the country for local governments and homeowners.
Flight patterns have changed and planes are flying lower and turning lower, all in an effort to save money and time.
Noise complaints have taken off too, soaring from 221 in all of 2013 to more than 3,300 in just the past 4 months since the flight paths were changed.
Changes in takeoff lanes allow for more departures and arrivals per hour.
If you can imagine yourself at an air show.
Except you live at the air show.
I live at the air show.
And even worse, these different flight paths are bringing noise to areas where it wasn't a problem before.
Clearly there's been a change. If you moved in next to an airport and you knew the noise was going to be there, that's a different thing. But to have it change on you after you've already been there is very difficult.
So even if you aren't near the airport, this could be a disaster for the value of your home and your quality of life. Some airports with NextGEN are seeing between 8 and 12 additional flights per hour.
We've increased capacity by 5% in Atlanta and by 17% in Memphis. Delta Chairman Richard Anderson said this is the equivalent of building a new runway in Atlanta.
NextGEN saves fuel and lowers carbon emissions while planes are on the taxiway, while at cruising altitude, and when they land. But during takeoff, they are still raining down the same amount of dangerous particulates on our city. Voters should be extremely concerned by the fact that NextGEN could mean many more takeoffs per day. Measure B will increase the terminal size by over 50% and modify some of the taxiways near the runway. The Airport Authority obviously wants a larger terminal to accommodate the guaranteed increased capacity. If we have more flights per day with NextGEN, the authority's promise to limit the gates to only 14 means nothing.
I'm here because I'm concerned about the rush to pass Measure B.
The FAA is rolling out NextGEN in Burbank starting right after the Measure B vote in November and will be completely operational by April of 2017. But voters don't know the impact yet because the FAA is just starting community outreach in Southern California. Passing Measure B will likely increase air traffic and cause more pollution from the increased amount of takeoffs, even without additional gates. A bigger terminal means more passengers waiting for more flights. Voting no on Measure B is the safest way we can limit the impact of NextGEN technology instead of rushing a vote without all the facts. Please vote no on Measure B. So I have one more minute. I got to sum it up. It sounds cool. As I got a little light there. So, folks, we were not told. I'm extremely disappointed because one of my neighbors brought this up a while ago in an email, and it kind of stuck in the back of my mind. I read as much as a draft EIR as I could. I went to all the community meetings, and I've got to say, why wasn't there a town hall style? Go to the microphone, face the music. Why now? You got one, so that's what's going on. I'm actually more impressed by the outreach of the Airport Authority than I am by the city. Now I understand you did. I was watching the meetings. I was paying attention. And my neighbors were. There's a lot of good people that support Measure B, but they really needed to hear all of this and a lot more, and it's coming. Thank you.
Thank you.